Baltasar Gracián wrote, "The greater part of what is real is not self-evident, and to understand, one must be a dissector of souls." He saw the social world as a complex theater, filled with actors wearing masks, speaking lines that often concealed their true intentions. To navigate this world successfully, he argued, one cannot be naive. One must become a discerning observer, a rater of souls. This is not about cynicism. It is about clarity. Welcome back to The Art of the Soul. In our last episode, we turned the lens of detection inward to map our own character. Today, we turn that same powerful lens outward. We will explore Gracián's lessons on how to read the intentions, decipher the motives, and understand the character of the people we deal with every day. This is a crucial and advanced application of the inner vision architecture. A master of worldly wisdom uses all their internal clarity to develop a piercingly accurate perception of others. The first principle Gracián teaches is to distrust first impressions. The surface of things is for fools. Most people present a carefully curated facade, a front office version of themselves. To understand the true nature of a person, you must gain access to their back office, where their real thoughts and feelings reside. How does one do this? Through patient and detached observation. This is detection applied to the social sphere. You learn to pay less attention to what people say, and more attention to what they do, especially over time and under pressure. Words are cheap. Patterns of behavior are priceless data. The second skill is to master the art of filtering the signals you receive from others. You must learn to distinguish between the signal and the noise. The noise is their polished speech, their stated intentions, their charming demeanor. The signal is in the details they let slip unconsciously. Gracián advises to pay close attention to the small things. A fleeting expression, a change in tone of voice, a casual remark made when they think no one is paying attention. These are often unfiltered transmissions from their true character. A person might speak eloquently about their collaborative spirit, but if you observe them consistently interrupting others in meetings, that is the more reliable signal. You must train your filtering system to prioritize demonstrated patterns over spoken claims. This requires you to manage your own biases. We have a tendency to want to believe that people are who they say they are, especially if we like them. This is the halo effect. Gracián would call this a dangerous indulgence. A wise person hopes for the best but prepares for the worst, by maintaining a degree of healthy skepticism and observing people with a neutral, analytical eye. The third and most subtle skill is to understand that people are not monolithic. They are a collection of different parts, as we've discussed before. A person might be genuinely kind and generous with their family, but ruthless and deceptive in their business dealings. Gracián notes that every man has a different idol in his heart. To truly understand someone, you must recognize what they worship. Is it money? Is it status? Is it power? Is it comfort? Is it knowledge? Once you recognize a person's central idol, you can understand the logic of their behavior. You can predict their actions, because you understand what they are optimizing for. This is not for the purpose of manipulation, but for the purpose of effective and realistic engagement. If you know a person's idol is status, you will not try to persuade them with an argument based on altruism. You will frame your proposal in a way that enhances their status. This is strategic empathy. It is seeing the world through their filters, not just your own. A key technique for encouraging this revelation in others is strategic silence, which we will explore in depth in our next episode. When you are silent, you create a vacuum that other people feel compelled to fill. They will often reveal more about their true thoughts and character in their attempt to fill that silence than they would in response to a direct question. Your silence becomes a tool of detection. It is a screen onto which they project their own inner architecture. The ultimate goal of this discerning eye is not to become a judge of humanity, but a connoisseur. It is to be able to navigate the complex social labyrinth with grace and confidence, because you are not easily fooled. You are not surprised by deception or selfishness, because you understand that they are a part of the human condition. This allows you to protect yourself from harm, to choose your allies wisely, and to engage with everyone with a kind of compassionate realism. You see the masks, but you also have an appreciation for the complex, flawed, and often frightened human being behind the mask. In our next episode, we will delve into one of Gracián's most powerful strategies, the economy of words. We will explore the immense power of knowing what not to say, what not to show, and when silence is the most eloquent and strategic response of all. For now, the practice is this. In your next significant conversation, try an experiment. Reduce the amount you speak by half, and dedicate that extra mental energy to simply observing. Listen not just to the words, but to the music beneath them. What do you detect when you are not busy planning your own response? The souls of others are always transmitting. The question is, are you tuned to the right frequency?